Hi everyone, I'm Jackie and we are enjoying life's journey on the path to financial freedom. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to another weekly paycheck to paycheck budget with me video. We are going to be budgeting out our last paycheck for the month of February, which is February 22nd. We get paid every single Friday, so that's when we like to do our budgets. As we follow a zero-based budget, if you're interested in learning more about that, then please join me every single Friday while we do our budget. So let's jump on the Excel sheet and get started. February is almost over. It's crazy. So I do have some changes to make. Not too many changes, but we do have a little bit of changes to make. If you are new, like I said, I budget out every single week. And the reason we do that is because we get paid every single Friday. So if you get paid every other week, then you might want to do a budget, with each individual paycheck. Also, if you break it up per week, it kind of helps for certain things, maybe like your groceries. Maybe you want to spend a certain amount per week. You can kind of see what it would look like. You can plan for bills. So I like to have the bills in our checking account ready for the automatic withdrawal at least 2 paychecks before it's actually going to come out. So it does help with you kind of, manage the cash flow plan. And like I said, we follow a zero-based budget, meaning we're telling every single dollar of our income where to go, whether it's paying off debt, paying a bill, saving, having some fun, taking care of some regular necessities like food and gas, taking care of your mortgage, whatever it might be. So we do that. Also, I have several bank accounts, so I kind of balance my bank accounts along at the same time as we're doing the budget. Actually did end up spending another $12.87 towards the car gas, so I'm going to switch that with the motorcycle gas here. So hold on with me. It needs to be 37.78. Black means it's money that's already spent and it's gone, or it's money that I moved to a savings account, so I'm tricking my brain that it's gone. And then red that you saw up here, those are projected numbers. Motorcycle gas is where I'm going to take that $12 out of. So if I have negative $12.78. So I'm going to subtract this 35 from the motorcycle gas, and we're going to change that to 22. So if I look over here, I have under necessities, I have $19.22 left for gas, but actually, like you saw, I just changed that. So $12.78 is actually for the car, and that I need to subtract. So I actually have $6.44 here. One thing that we do is we do use our Discover card to purchase gas, and then we pay off what we owe. So I looked on the Discover card and we still owed $12.78 towards gas that was for the car. I'm kind of keeping them separate. I used to just say gas in general, which pretty much is what we're doing. But for the purpose of this year, I wanted to get a better idea of how much we were actually spending on the car and how much we were spending on the motorcycle. So I am keeping track of it separately, but when it comes down to using that money can pretty much go to either one of them. All right, so we're going to make our changes to the current paycheck. So my husband's base pay is 40 hours a week, so the $740 is what he got paid. They had overtime. He actually had, instead of 18 hours of overtime, they had 20 hours of overtime. This is actually $555, which is awesome sauce. And then myself, I actually ended up bringing over $290.10. Myself, I am self-employed, so that's half of what I made in self-employment. Self-employment, I do Instacart, DoorDash, I'm an independent travel agent, and I make money on YouTube from my YouTube ads. So here, my husband did get his bonus from work, and that was $1,000. Now that's an amazing bonus. However, they tax the crap out of it when it's a big amount like that and it wasn't like earned amount. They took out quite a bit for federal. Those are the numbers. Now what I'm going to do on the end here, I'm going to make these black because these are done for the month. That was the end of the month. Tax stuff is starting to come in. We actually got a live check. We got a check for our state refund, even though I had put on there for it to be direct deposited, but we did get an actual check, which is kind of interesting. I'm going to make this orange just because we have the check, but we have to deposit it in the bank. So I'm going to make that orange. So the rest of our tax refund is going to be from federal, will be $4,144. I did change this to the 27th. I was looking up on the federal's website for the tax refund, and because we do have part of our refund is from the earned income credit and the child tax credit, they said that they will be they will start sending those refunds on the 27th. So I put the 27th. It might be a separate date. I'm not sure, but I'll check in with you guys once we have that. 6% of my husband's pay went into his 401k. So $137.70 for my husband. Myself, I do 15% of mine. So 15 of the 200 was $43.51. Now into the taxes. Like I said, because of that bonus, they took quite a bit out for federal. Federal was $241.22. State was $38.83. Medicare $33.28. And Social Security $142.29. So again, I'm going to make these black because these are gone or moved to the correct account. So my husband's 401k, that gets moved into his 401k account. And mine, I'm putting in a sinking fund real quick. Like I said, I have our accounts here. These are basically all of our different accounts. So our 401k is not in our bank. It is with a different company. But we're up to $1,371.15. Sinking fund. So for myself, I'm up to $70.09. So you can see that right here. Basically, this month is when we started it. So this is one savings account, but we have it designated to a few different things that are going on here. So with our savings, we just I'm doing, because we got quite a bit of the bonus here, I'm doing closer to 20% of $549.42. Black, because I did already move it into savings. So now our emergency fund savings is up to $3,462.19. If you guys watched earlier this week, I did our net worth progress report, and that was for the end of January. So you can kind of see, if you did watch that one, you can see that we have even more growth going on after February. Which, because my husband got the bonus, he already said he wanted to do $100 for him for the bonus. And he wanted to do $100 for our girls. So what we did was we put $50 towards their savings, and then we gave them $50 to spend. So my husband still has the $100, and you can see that right here. I've lined it up with his name here. So his checking account has $100 in it now. Spent a little more on giving this month, so that's $20 here. All right, now the life insurance, that's the same every month and every paycheck, and then the long-term disability, that changes based on pay, but this was the so in order to finish out the mortgage, the $1,128, $677.54, we have the full amount in our necessities account. Personal care, we actually spent some money on the Discover card. It was $36.72. Motorcycle insurance. So we decided we're going to shoot for paying the whole year, which is $227. So to finish out that, we already have $48.40 over in the necessities account. So that's going to be $178.60. Moving forward is we're still going to budget that monthly amount, and that way we can save it in the sinking fund for the next yearly payment, but we get to save ourselves $3 a month by doing that. Plus it will be in our interest, it'll be in our savings account earning 2.2% interest. He was starting to get in there and work on the bike. He saw a few more things that need to be taken care of. And the whole purpose of us, getting out of debt is so we can cash flow things like this, and so we can take care of things and maintain them before they turn into an emergency. So we went ahead and added $146.49 to this. In March, we're definitely going to be adding some more to it as well. So we'll have to see what else we end up adding to here. And then eating out, we actually ended up spending some more money, $27.60. And then the date night, I was off by $1.65. So Dream Fund, I forgot up here, I actually put $100 from the bonus money into our Dream Fund. And I'll make this black because we put that into like the savings. And this is going to be towards my computer. So from my husband's bonus, he wanted to do 100 for him, 100 for the girls, and 100 for me. And so I just put mine into the sinking fund for a computer. I'm gradually trying to save up for a new computer. State refund, we're lining that up with our vacation. We're going on a cruise in May. So we did pay for our pre-cruise hotel. We're going to be staying in Carlsbad. We're staying in Carlsbad, California before the cruise. And the cruise we're leaving from Long Beach. So we did pay for the hotel with the Discover card, so we do need to pay for that. Also, if you guys joined me last week, I had a little bit of money left over, and you can kind of see it ended up getting spent eating out. Okay, so it's saying I have $50.20. I have totally spaced it. So each of the girls got their $25 here. They're off by 20 cents. Just put that towards the motorcycle maintenance. So this $25 for the girls is actually Elsa's right here. So 25, 26%. So it's actually 27. My other daughter, we already have the cash out. We have the $20 for giving. This was on the Discover card. So right here you can see cards. So this is the balance on our card. So I know 20 of that was for giving, and now I have the money, so I can make that payment. In our necessities account, this is our account where all the bills come out of. So we have our mortgage payment. This will come out automatically on the 1st, but I like to have it in there no later than the 30th, but we have it in there now. And then we have one extra principal payment of $175. Within our sinking account fund here, we have the 70 from that's 15% of my income. We have the $100 from the dream account for trying to save up for a computer eventually. We have $9.80 designated towards our household maintenance. And this was basically because we had over budgeted on our electricity. So whatever we over budgeted, I put into this savings account here. Scrolling down to our income account here, we have $62.21 left for groceries, so I'm going to go grocery shopping probably later today, and we'll see if I have anything left over, but that will cover the last week of the month. I mentioned, we ended up spending $36.72 on the card for personal care, so we have the money here. Again, now I can make that payment. Our electricity and our water have not come out of the necessities account yet. Those are going to be coming out very soon in the next week. And then, like I said, gas for the car. So we did end up spending we have $12.78 balance on the card for the car. So I have that here. We have the insurance for the car, money ready to go. We have $6.44 left for motorcycle gas. Usually when my husband fills up, it's about $5 and some change. So he'll get one more tank out of that, and we'll see if we end up needing another tank before the next paycheck. And then we have the $2.27 for the motorcycle insurance to pay the year. So I just need to call them and get that taken care of. Motorcycle maintenance right here, so $146.49. Now the girls' money, we did save. Like I said, we moved $50, so $25 each to their savings account, and that's what this is right here. This is the girls' fund. My daughter did get $40. I didn't mention that earlier. She did get $40 last week for her birthday, so we let her spend 20 of that, and then we put 20 in her savings account. And this is we're just helping them save up for bigger things that they might want. So my oldest has $85.82. We have $30 cash for her. That's that $25 to spend, and then half of this, her last week of chore money. And then my youngest has $58, and we have $2 cash for her. So that $25 in there, I do need to take out cash so she can use that money. We come on down here, I have $182 in the necessities account waiting for the Discover. So that's money for gas and our date night that now we are making the payment. So that's right here waiting to be taken out. I need to add another $6.50 for eating out. My husband did end up purchasing some food at the food truck at work. We still have our $50 for movie night, so we're going to go to the movies this coming Sunday morning. And then we have the YMCA money ready, waiting to come out. That's the monthly fee that will come out on the 1st. And then Netflix is $8.73. So we have, everything's accounted for. Just because we do a zero-based budget, just because we've told every dollar where to go, as you can see from our accounts, that doesn't mean we have $0. It just means we've told everything where to go, and we're making some pretty good progress. Basically, with the return, we are putting some of that into our emergency fund, and then we are putting some in the dream fund for the cruise, and then we will be paying our final payment on the cruise as well. So join me. I'll keep you updated on that. Thanks for joining me for another weekly budget report card. Join me every single Friday as we budget out the week. Join me Wednesdays for all of our progress reports and monthly planning. So we do goals reports, net worth reports, monthly budget reports, and our planning for the future month. If you're interested in any other budgeting videos, please consider subscribing. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.